Welcome back to Awesome Truth, and we about to talk about Raw today.
And yeah, we're gonna start with Seth Rollins and his group, which still doesn't have a name. But it was real interesting. It was mostly Seth Rollins talking about, especially to the crowd, because they keep screaming his name, but they also keep screaming CM Punk name. What do you thought about that?
Yeah, they were. Stephen Rollins was just talking about everybody that was, trying to, take over their group and, basically warning all the WWE superstars that we're a threat. And you see what happened to LA Knight. We'll do that to LA Knight. And now he's saying something about Penta because Braun Breaker's going to have a match with Penta.
Yeah, so that's how they're gonna set up the match between Braun Breaker and Penta.
And the match was really, really good. I think it was the match of the night with Penta and Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker was doing incredible moves at the top of the ring. And talk about crazy moves. What a spear Braun Breaker does. He does one of the best spears. It's incredible with Braun Breaker spears.
Yeah, he caught Penta atop in the air. Like Penta jumped in the air, tried to do a move, and Braun Breaker counter with the spear, which incredible. No, like you said, I think it's one of the best matches of the night, or might be the match of the night. But yeah, definitely love the match.
So Adam Pearce has some bad news to tell AJ Styles, saying that Dominic Mysterio got injured.
Which yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, and they canceled the match for National Champion, which I don't know why they did that. I think I know why. I mean, there's rumor. They just didn't want to go, but it's just rumor. We cannot just go by that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, but it's very fishy. I'm thinking they definitely AJ Styles or Dominic didn't want to show up in Saudi Arabia with everything that's going on around the world right now. So yeah, I believe that, to be honest, because why would they just cancel this match out of nowhere? I don't think Dominic ribs. I don't know. I don't think he's injured, to be honest, because why would he be in the show right now if he's injured?
Great point.
So, yeah. And then Adam Pearce had more people to talk to. So now we have Jade Cargill versus Roxanne Perez for the semifinals for the Queen of the Ring. And they had a pretty, actually good match. Roxanne Perez was getting a lot of offense, and it looked like Jade Cargill was hurt.
But she managed to go through the pain and was able to pin Roxanne Perez, which incredible match. What you thought?
Yeah, pretty good match. But talk about pretty good matches. We're going to have a great finals with Asuka versus Jade Cargill. This is like a dream match, to be honest. And there's really no bad winners in this match because Jade Cargill is the right winner with the storyline with Naomi and, something with Tiffy time and everything. But Asuka facing Io Sky, there's no bad decision right here.
So on the next segment, we got Gunther, and he's talking horrible about, of course, Bill Goldberg, which I wish he would have done that when he was facing Bill Goldberg last week, but the promo was incredible. What you thought about that?
Yeah, I thought Gunther. I think Gunther did pretty good with his promo. I wish we had another face to face with Gunther and Goldberg, but maybe we'll get that soon before Saturday main event. So Sami Zayn started getting interviewed, and I had a feeling that somebody was gonna come.
Yeah, of course, it was Karrion Kross for me bothering Sami Zayn for the past couple of weeks.
For months now, to be honest. Before WrestleMania.
Yeah, it been a while. I mean, Karrion Kross like bothering everybody. It's him. It's mostly Sami Zayn and AJ Styles, but AJ Styles is kind of busy, so I guess he started to bother again. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn now have an opportunity to fight Karrion Kross, and they announced it that it's going to be at Night of Champions. I'm very surprised with Karrion Kross having a PLE match because I guess it's a replacement match for Dominic and AJ Styles.
Yes, I was kind of surprised because when they canceled the AJ Styles and Dominic, I was thinking, are they going to replace it? But they did it. They did it on the same night.
Yes, it makes sense now that I think about it because, like you said, Sami Zayn is very popular in Saudi Arabia, so they wanted to figure out a way probably to put him in the card. So this is a good way to get Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia and to put Karrion Kross in a PLE match because he barely gets matches on Raw. On Raw, he doesn't even get matches in Raw. So him getting a PLE match is amazing to hear. So even though I'm gonna spoil my prediction, I think Sami Zayn is gonna win because it's Saudi Arabia. To be honest,
Yeah, but I love the way the segment ended. Sami Zayn punch, Karrion Kross. Sami Zayn walk away. And Karrion Kross started laughing with his wife.
with Scarlett, yeah, he started laughing with Scarlett. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. They're funny. They're funny, those two. But
Incredible segment. So now we're going to talk about Bailey versus Becky Lynch for the belt, the IC belt, which it was a really good match. But as we predicted, something happened.
yes, Lyra Valkyria interfered in the match because Bailey was getting stuck by like chairs and all that stuff. So Lyra didn't want Bailey to get counted out in the match.
So Becky is so smart. She decided to get Lara man ahead of her. So Lara could hit her. And of course, she will win the match. And what
Yeah. And at first it didn't work like that. Lyra didn't hit her at first, but then Bailey started getting mad, pushed Lyra in the way, even though Lyra was technically not in Bailey's way, but I understand Bailey being upset about everything. Then Bailey was about to get, a pinfall and get a win. And then Lyra comes out of nowhere and just start beating up Becky Lynch. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, you contained yourself when Becky was being annoying and then just randomly just snaps. But I don't mind this ending because I know this is going to be a setup for a triple threat match at Evolution. So I'm not really mad at this ending because this is a great way to get Lyra and Bailey upset with each other, even though they're both faces, and Becky being the little evil heel, like, and having a good time retaining her title. So I'm expecting this to definitely be a match in Evolution.
So on this segment, we got Raquel going to the ring angry and do a promo because before there was a backstage statement with Judgment Day where Finn Balor told her that she got to be more aggressive. So she was mad, called out Rhea, and Rhea actually came out to the ring and they just started fighting. What do you thought about that?
Yeah, they started fighting, and when Rhea Ripley was getting like the advantage of Raquel, then Roxanne Perez came and helped Raquel. I'm assuming Finn Balor probably told Roxanne to go help, Raquel. So Finn Balor, this is a scheme of Finn Balor because Finn Balor hyped up Raquel and it worked, got the aggression of Raquel, and I'm assuming that Finn Balor got Roxanne to help Raquel Rodriguez. So Raquel is now, you see, they're hugging each other. Now Raquel has a respect with Roxanne Perez that she didn't have before. So I'm assuming maybe she's going to be the new tag team partner for the tag team championships. And yeah, it's looking like Raquel's going to be more of a bigger star, maybe replacing Liv Morgan right now.
Yeah, I mean, everything is working out for Finn Balor. So that's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, because Raquel was aggressive with Finn Balor won. Finn Balor wanted Roxanne to be cool with the Judgment Day. And it looked like Dominic's okay with her. JD is okay with anything Finn Balor does. And yeah, and Raquel finally is open up with Roxanne. So yeah. So now to the main event. We get the King of the Ring semifinals with Cody Rhodes against Jey Uso.
Which it was an incredible match. Like Jey Uso had how can I say it?
The advantage of Cody Rhodes.
Not even the advantage. I felt like it was so even the whole match because that's what you meant.
I thought that's what you meant because when we were watching the match, you were like, "Oh wow, Jey Uso is doing a lot of offense against Cody Rhodes."
Yeah, I guess you might be right. It
So
might be
I don't
that.
know if it was very even until the end when Cody Rhodes got the advantage. I think Jey Uso did a lot of more offense compared to Cody Rhodes. I don't think it was too even until Cody Rhodes made it even when he, did the Cody Cutter, then did a crossroad. Jey Uso did try to do a crossroad. That was funny. But then Cody Rhodes got a final crossroads and ended, and Cody Rhodes won it and going to the finals. Thank God.
And like I always say, if you got what we doing, because we got what you doing, you can always follow us at.
On our Instagram, on our TikTok. That's both where you can get the reaction videos. And you can follow us on Facebook as well and subscribe on our YouTube page.
Yeah. And if you're still watching us, like always, I want to say thank you and peace.